Have you ever felt like your ambitions are, global, but your career feels kind of stuck in one place? Well, if that sounds familiar, this is for you. We're about to break down a real solution to a problem that so many talented professionals are facing right now.
So, does this ring a bell? You've got the skills, you've got the drive, and you are more than ready to take on the world. But it seems like every single time you reach for that next level global opportunity, you just hit this invisible wall. It's a really frustrating paradox, isn't it?
And that's the heart of it, right? It's the ultimate catch-22. Employers want to see that you can thrive in an international setting before they'll hire you. But how are you supposed to get that experience if nobody will give you the chance to begin with? This is what we call the international experience gap. Okay, so let's dig into why the usual advice for breaking into a global career just falls short so often. It turns out the paths we're all told to take, they're not always as effective as they seem. This right here, this gets to the core of the frustration. I mean, think about it. Study abroad programs, they're often way more academic than professional. And international internships, it can feel like you're playing the lottery, and a lot of them are unpaid. And things like corporate rotations or tons of business travel. Yeah, those are usually rewards for the job you're still trying to get. It's a system that can leave you feeling completely stuck. So if all the old roads are blocked, it is definitely time to find a new one. And this leads us to a concept that was designed specifically to build a bridge right across that gap, overseas immersion. So what is this exactly? Well, it's not a vacation, and it's not just another online course. I want you to imagine an intensive 2-week deep dive that's both professional and cultural, right in the heart of a major global business hub. The whole thing is engineered to give you the tangible proof that employers are actually looking for. And the difference is just crystal clear. We're talking about genuine business immersion. This means you're actually networking with professionals who live and work in that city, you're feeling the real rhythm of the business culture firsthand, and you're contributing to real-world projects. It is a world away from being a tourist or just a student studying abroad. So what does this journey actually look like? Well, it's a really carefully structured process that builds from this strong virtual foundation to create real in-person impact. It all happens over a 6-week arc. You start off with 4 weeks of really intensive virtual work. Think of it like an accelerated internship. This is where you build your core skills and get deep into the project work. All that virtual prep makes sure that when you finally arrive in your chosen city for the 2-week immersion, you absolutely hit the ground running and can make the most of every single moment. And once you're on the ground, those 2 weeks are packed with purpose. You've got orientation to get you settled in culturally. Then you're working from a professional space, not a classroom, and diving into industry discussions. A huge focus is on building a real network, which all leads up to you showcasing your project work, and then, finally, building a clear, actionable plan for your very next career move. And here's where you get to be strategic, the choice of location. You're not just going anywhere, you're choosing from 3 of the world's most dynamic business hubs, and each one offers a totally unique set of opportunities. First up, we have Dubai. It has just brilliantly positioned itself as this critical gateway between East and West. It's a hub that's defined by incredible growth and a really deeply international mindset. You know what's so fascinating about Dubai? Over 85% of its population is made up of expatriates. It's a truly global city, and the career opportunities there directly reflect that strategic position. You see consulting firms using it as a launchpad into the Middle East, tech companies building their regional hubs there, and banks that serve the entire region from one central place. Next up is Singapore, which is widely recognized as Asia's premier global business center. It's a city that's just renowned for its efficiency, its powerful innovation ecosystem, and its status as a top-tier financial capital. Honestly, it's no surprise that Singapore is such a powerhouse. It's a major hub for the world's elite investment banks and the top consulting firms. We're talking McKinsey, BCG, and Bain. It's also where tech giants like Google and Meta have their regional headquarters. The career opportunities here are just absolutely world-class. And our third option, Hong Kong. For decades, it has been an undisputed international finance powerhouse and, just as importantly, the essential gateway for any business that's looking to access the massive Chinese market. The unique power of Hong Kong really comes from this blend of a trusted English common law system with its unparalleled access to China. And this creates just enormous opportunities in investment banking for Asia-wide M&A deals, asset management funds focused on China, and international trade. So, you've chosen a city, you've completed the immersion, but what is the real, lasting outcome? This is where we go beyond just the logistics and we talk about the transformation, because this is designed to be so much more than just another line on a resume. This is the core shift. You move from this abstract curiosity to concrete knowledge. Before, you might wonder, what's it really like to work in Singapore? But after, you can speak with authority because you've lived the rhythm of business there. You understand the culture, you've met the people, and you've done the work. And here's the real proof. In your next interview for that global role, you won't just say you're adaptable. You'll be able to share specific examples. You can literally start a sentence with, "That's a great point. It reminds me of when I was working on my project in Hong Kong." You've proven you can do it because you've already done it. But maybe the biggest change of all is psychological. That vague, distant idea that international careers are for other people gets completely replaced by this genuine, tangible belief that this is absolutely achievable for me. That shift in mindset is permanent, and it's incredibly powerful. Now, an experience like this is completely transformative. But let's be real, it's also a significant commitment of your time and your energy. So let's get practical and look at a simple framework to help you decide if this is the right path for you right now. This really helps clarify the choice. If you can travel for 2 weeks and you're truly hungry for that firsthand cultural experience and in-person networking, then yeah, the immersion path makes perfect sense. But if you're facing travel restrictions or you need more flexibility, or maybe you already have a ton of international experience, the virtual-only option is a fantastic and really powerful alternative. Both build your portfolio. The immersion just adds that crucial, real-world context. So it's pretty clear that the barrier to a global career isn't unbreakable. A path does exist. And that really leaves just one final question for you to consider. Your global career is waiting, so where will you begin?